Hello, magandang gabi everybody, or hapon kasi hapon pa lang. So, hello, good afternoon everybody. Magandang tanghali. Hindi tanghali, hapon. Good evening. Hey Horian, hello daw eh. Yeah. Did anyone actually get the reference of the thumbnail? I don't think anyone was able to figure out the reference of what was going on in the thumbnail. It's Joker! Yeah, it's Joker! It's Joker! Maganda ka nga sa gabi. Thank you very much. It's Joker. Is it when Joker shot that guy? Yeah, it's when Joker shot that guy. It's Joker. It even got the font. I only know the way. Hello, so welcome to stream. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you especially to shoutout sa kung anumang school yung kinaroroonan ni Cyber Taser. Hori has the one office worker from HR3 when she took over the Dawei CEO position. Gandang hapon. Josh Maniego. Boss, shoutout sa mga blockmates ko sa accounting na nanonood nandito kayo. Shoutout po sa mga accounting boys. Sana mainam kayong bumilang. I hope you count well. Hello, MA. Accounting boys. So let me see if I can open up the hello. Let me see if I can open up the interview QA on Firefox. Okay, it doesn't open up in Firefox, so I will have to use on. Where is it? It's yeah. Hold on. For some reason I can't get Word. Oh, there it is. Horori. I wish it wasn't black and white, but that's okay. Hello everybody. Pa-shoutout po kay Stephanie po. Shoutout po kay Stephanie. Sino man yan? Hello Stephanie. Thank you very much. Stephanie. Hold on. Let me just try to remove the black and white thingy. Black and white. How the heck do I stop the black and white? Turn off dark mode Microsoft Word. File account office theme. White. There it is. There you go. Invert color. Okay. Hori, can you introduce your VTuber persona for us? No. Alright, fine. I'll introduce my VTuber persona. Sige. Can you introduce it? Hi. Ako po si Horori. Hi. I'm Hori from Hori channel. Why did you choose that name? Because it's a very convoluted reason, right? It's a very convoluted reason, but if you try to type it out here on we need Japanese Elmer P font. Oh. Hold on. Let me just get the kanji right. I hope I'm getting the kanji right. It's oborotsuki, right? It's oborotsuki. Oborotsuki. And then you remove this tsuki. Right? Yeah, it's right. Hello, Adenzi. This is Oborotsuki, or otherwise read as Horori. What do the characters mean? Hazy moon and moon. Hello, Aden. Hello, Karnika Asher. Ang galing. And the thing is, pag kinuha mo tong character na to, right? Specifically ito, we missed you. I'm just here. I'm always here. I'm here every single day, right? I'm here every single day. Yeah. La. Hello. What's going on? Ew! It tried to AI generate some nonsense. But if you separate this character, right? If you take the first character in Horori, copy this, make it bigger, right? You can separate it into tsuki. And hold on. Radicals. Among us, Tsukihime. No. Hold on. No. There you go. The traditional writing. Long. Where is ski? Gets it. It's the same character. But like I need it in a different font. Simply put, sorry, medyo magulo yung keyboard ko. Pero like, pag sineparate mo ng dalawang to, right? Itong character na to, right? This character is moon, right? It's moon, right? It's moon. Dragon. Dude. So, ano yun? Yeah. So, pag kinalaki mo siya, if you make it big, right? If you make it big, This is the Bakunawa, isn't it? This is the Bakunawa, ain't it? Did you not know that, Shio? I thought for sure you would have understood it. Like you make it a little small like that. Boom! It's a Horori. You put another moon, right? You put another moon. You get another moon. Dude, I'm stupid. You didn't know that? You didn't realize? Boom! That's Horori. That font is cute. It is cute. Di na ba kung lilisanin ba sapat pagpapahirap sa'kin? Hindi na ba mamamaya pa? Hindi na ba mamamaya pa? That was genius. Yeah. I guess I didn't explain it very well when I first picked it out, right? I can't read JP. I thought I pointed it out, but like I apparently not. Apparently I did not. I guess I didn't, huh? Hello. And there wasn't something here. Hold on. I forgot where it was. Let me see all files. Let me find it. It was one of the first streams, right? One of the first streams. I know. Noon naman na ang lahat, minakpan naman na king sugat, padmat nandito pa rin. What is the best way to learn Japanese? The hard way. I can't find that piece. Did I delete it or something? There's no way, right? I guess I did. Let me open up my Facebook. And let me get the art piece, because there was an art piece that I haven't posted yet. I never posted it, but it was always meant to like show what was going on, right? It was always meant to show what was going on. I'm opening my Facebook. Yeah, I'm opening my Facebook. The hard way or the brutal way? Yeah. There were many actually art pieces that I didn't show. Iwaldo na ako ng damdamin ko, di na ba ko lilisanin? I found it. Dismiss. Download. I don't even remember this. So let me just push it on Firefox. This is what is this? This is a dragon, right? This is a dragon. With the moon. So what was that? What was the thing? I was referencing. Are you gonna take a bite? No. It's the moon dragon, the Bakunawa! Oh my god! You shoot it, it's made of cheese. No, it's not. The moon dragon, the Bakunawa! And to that end, I was referencing. Who is it referencing? I don't know. Who he walked the path of the long. Yeah. I was referencing my previous persona, which was Terumi. She was moon dragon hybrid or a Bakunawa hybrid, depending on if you're Filipino or not. So who? Dragon hopping, yeah, that's where it came from. It's like Terumi, right? Is it Terumi with the moon and the moon? So he's an evolutionary. You can say that. Yeah, Lord Allah, like Long Yue, the dragon. Yeah. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Andy, hello. There was also another piece. That illustrated it. More Nagtawatingin. Mapunta ay anino mo'y kumakapit sa aking kamay. I can't find it. Oh well. There was another one, but like I can't find it. So I guess this one is what you get. I'll upload this later today if you would like to see it properly. I hold on. I'll just copy and paste it over on the Discord, which you should totally join, huh? Let me just paste it in live chat. She's literally Jue from Mua. Yeah, I'm Jue from Mua. Dino ba ko? Tamang-tama, join na kayo mga boss. Join the Discord. So, how did you come out with the character's design, personality, and vibe? Well, we would need some different VGM for this because that is definitely a discussion, right? Okay, so I didn't come up with the original design of Lapwing. If you know me or if you've seen me around on Facebook or Twitter, you probably know me as the basic default Lapwing, which I do use still. The basic default Lapwing. Let me show you Lapwing. It's like that. The basic default Lapwing. She's a VR chat avatar. You can download her for $50 and use her in VR chat as your avatar. Customize her, change her clothes, change her looks, put makeup, put hair, etc., like a doll, basically. Anyone can do it on VR chat, but I think I was the only one to use her like full time. Why did you pick Lapwing then if you didn't design her? It was a matter of multiple things. Is this an interview? Yeah, it was an interview. It was a matter of multiple things. It was a combination of me trying to use Lapwing for a very long time already. She came out in 2023. I liked her ever since. People made very nice videos with the Lapwing model, and I thought, wow, I want to do that too. But it's expensive though. It's very expensive. One tracker, okay? One tracker costs 10,000 pesos. One tracker. And that can track one part of one limb. So if you want a tracker that tracks your legs, 20,000. If you want to track your hips, 30,000 altogether. And then add that to the headset. And you got way too much. How many trackers do you have? I have three actual ones and three how do you say, older gen ones. So I can track pretty well. So like it's leg, hip, chest, elbow. So like it's mixed. It's mixed. I put my headset, my what do you call it? Ang tawag dun? My tracking solution. It was a Frankenstein solution. I worked with that first. I put like some hand trackers, like some controllers. I bought that from someone. I bought the base stations from someone else. I bought the freaking base station cables from someone else. I bought the trackers second hand, third hand, and then like I put them all together, made them work, and it works. And it's a Frankenstein setup, and it's completely fine. I think just by seeing Lapwing on her own, Lapwing booth. If you take a look at Lapwing on her own, you can sort of sense a vibe. You can sort of sense a vibe of like gentleness, a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of sentimentality. It's called emoy. It's called emoy in Japanese. What is emoy? Basically, sa Tagalog, senti. Senti. It's a very senti character. Luckily enough, we have our own word for emoy. But like, do not take this as, oh yeah, I can just translate that as sentimental. No, kasi pag senti, may konting nostalgia, regret, pain, but like also hope and happiness in it. Senti is not just senti and emoy is not just like I'm emotionally sad, but it's a whole bunch of different feelings in one. And I believe that character speaks for itself when it comes to that kind of emotion. Which is why I've been trying to use the character for a long time. Yeah, it's a gosling. It's a gosling. Some people call it gosling. Yeah, some people just call it gosling. And you can go to. This is my alternate account. This is my alternate account. Okay, it's an open secret, but like I've tried to stream as Lapwing for a long time already, and it didn't work out too well. But it was always something that I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to. And if you take a look at the let me see coffee at midnight. See, if you look at that, if you look at this, it's all very that was the wrong stream. This was one of the last ones. And I was just fishing. Look at that. I was just fixing. That was an oopsie. Yeah, that was an oopsie. I was just fishing, and I feel like I was able to give that experience before the term gosling was even conceived. I was making the same kind of content that I was now before the meme even happened. And we'll just watch me fish. We'll just watch me fish, guys. We'll just watch me fish a freaking piranha. Fishing a piranha. Baka mag-relapse mga kalasi ko niyan, boss. So, the personality. How did the personality go? Personality and vibe, they go kind of hand in hand with the model. I've always been a sort of an emotional person. I've always been in touch with my feelings. I've always been interested in emoy stuff. Hello, Jank man. I've always been interested in emoy stuff. And stuff like this was generally my bread and butter at the start, and it's just something that I wanted to come back to. I wanted to return to. I wanted to be able to, I guess, circle back around to the beginning of Terumi time, right? Terumi time. And so I took this chance, right? To do a proper reset, right? A proper reset that just takes you back to the beginning, doesn't it? It brings you back. It's so silly. I was fishing for 40 minutes. So, what makes your VTuber persona stand out from others? That's the thing. Let me tell you a secret. When I started out, my entire bit was like, oh, how about a VTuber with no gimmicks? How about a VTuber where the gimmick is she doesn't have a gimmick? And I don't think I have a gimmick still. I guess the gimmick is being sincere, but that doesn't really. Oh, there's a big fish. The gimmick is really no. The gimmick is really one experience that I talk about often. So simply put, I was told once. Well, I used to be very ashamed of being an otaku. Okay. Hello, Mark Antonio. Hello, Jonathan. I was ashamed of being an otaku. I was a I was a high level otaku that was like so ashamed of herself that she pretended to be a normal person or a normie, and I pretended to be a normie. I was like, oh, what's anime? I don't know what that is. And I loved idols. I love Love Live specifically. I really like Love Live. and I was playing it in the toilet in college. I was in college. I was ranking in events. Okay, I was dead serious about Love Live School Idol Festival. And I was playing it in the toilet because I didn't want anyone else to see what I was playing. I was embarrassed, but like I was the type to set alarms to wake up in the middle of the night so that I can spend my Love Live energy so that I can rank in events. I was constantly playing stupid goddamn the train song like Hanako's train song. Oh, hold on. Hanayo train song. Blueberry Train. Oh my god. That was so ass. That event was so ass. I don't remember. Love Live Blueberry Train. Hold on. Let me show you this. I'm a bit of an otaku too. That's good. Let me show you this. I was so sick of this. I was so freaking sick of this. Oh, the stream got muted. I think the stream got muted. The music was lost. Brother, the Blueberry Train. I was playing this over and over. What is with this quality of the music? So, you know how this squeaky voice is very exhausting to listen to? Imagine listening to this squeaky voice around over 100 times, because you need to play this map 100 times over and over, maybe more than 100 times, because you need to rank in the event. It was a fucking PvP leaderboard. How many points you can score in the freaking map. So you play over and over and over and over and over. Like, it was exhausting. It was the same song too. Every single time. So it wasn't very fun. But that's how much I like Love Live. And I was in the toilet so I could play it. And there was this one guy, right? Were you ever top one? No. You need to spend money to be top one. There was this one guy who was an upperclassman. It was like playing Love Live out in public, and I asked him, "Hey, you're pretty brave to be playing that out in public." And he was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "It's kind of embarrassing to play Love Live in public." And then he was like, "Why would you be ashamed? Like, this thing that you're ashamed in is something that a lot of people are actually proud of." And I was like, damn, that's so fucking cool. That line changed my life. The very thing that you're embarrassed to like is something that a lot of people are actually proud of. She meant the MC. Yeah, I met the MC. Yeah, dude, he could have worn fingerless gloves. He could have had a hat, and then he could have told me plus ultra, and I would have believed him. I would have believed him at that point. I met the MC. And Ash Ketchum looking And I always tell that story. Because I believe it helps people align themselves to towards sincere interest and sincere enjoyment of the things that they enjoy. And whenever I feel embarrassed, whenever I feel shy, whenever I feel sad about the things that I like, I come back to that story. I think about it again, and I embed it into my head. Dude, just love the things that you love. And I suppose at the end of the day, that is the very core of this channel, huh? That is the very core of this channel. It's the main reason why at the very start, right from the very beginning, I have never let people use the word simp with regards to VTubing, or like I've never let people like call each other or themselves simps, because what is the point of you coming to watch if you're gonna feel bad about it, or if you're trying to insult yourself in order to not be insulted by others? Then it just feels like you're embarrassed to be seen with me, I guess. So what makes your VTuber persona stand out from others? Two things. One is, well, three things, right? Three things. One is, I think I have a much closer bond with others, not others, with my fans. I think I don't feel out of place if I say, yeah, I probably have one of the strongest bonds with her fans that you could ever get. I don't think many people can top what we got, you know? I don't think many people can top what we got. In fact, I would say, hold on. I would say, find me someone who can even come to challenge our bond. That's kind of lame. That's kind of lame to say, but like, find me someone who can ever challenge our bond. And maybe it will shake my unshakable opinion that we've got one of the most unique communities that we got. Is an anime land. It's a very anime land. It's like I'm Deku. Bring me more street tears. Like that. That's me. I'm Deku. Sure. There may be people who have stronger bonds, but let me know if they're healthy. Let me know if they're healthy. Hello, Russian man. Hello, Jakaz. I came from the shitter. I came from a horrible life role, and then I came from a horrible VTuber role. And I messed everything up many times. That brings me to the second point. I have experienced the worst of VTubing. I have experienced the worst of parasocial relationships. I have experienced the worst of GFE and how bad it could affect your brain. And yet I don't give up on VTubing, and yet I don't give up on idol culture, because I still do believe now with experience that I did not have prior. I still do believe that parasocial relationships, idol culture, VTubers, and the bond with fans can be a positive one. And that's what I'd like to exemplify. I fought for it all my life, but never have I been able to exemplify it until now. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we? Sa palagay ko, no? Hindi kasi madali maging VTuber. Sure. Pwede mong ilagay yung Pwede mong ilagay yung streamer, like lagyan mo ng VTuber avatar, bili ka ng assets, etc. Pero yung classical bond, the story that you put out, the ability to inspire people, the bond that you craft and maintain is a little harder than it seems. It's a little harder to maintain than it seems. There's so many. Madaling maging VTuber, mahirap gampanan ng pagiging VTuber. Yes. That's a good line. It's like the asset is easier than the upcut, but it's harder to say it at Neo than it is at UP. It's a very hyper-focused reference. Yeah. Mahaba. 300, mga 7,000 lang ticket papuntang Japan. Pero pag pumunta ka ng Japan, paano ka mabubuhay doon? Kaya yan. Do you have a catchphrase or a tagline you always say? Man, I have so much of these. But the one that has transcended I guess eras is stay grounded but stay hopeful, which I would translate to it's guys, yeah. Ano yun? Itanim mo ang iyong paa ng na tanaw langit. Itanim mo ang iyong roots. Ano yung roots? Roots in Tagalog. Iugat mo ang iyong paa ng tanaw langit. Yeah, stay grounded, stay hopeful, isn't it? I think it sounds better in Tagalog, actually. I think iugat mo ang iyong mga paa ng tanaw langit. Groovy that cat. Okay. It's a bit longer in Tagalog. Yeah, it's a bit longer in Tagalog. But if you would like to simplify it down to something else, something that you can just digest easier, because things are a little bit more metaphorical. You can just say things tend to get better. It's a very simple phrase. Yeah, things have a tendency to get better, and things are never as bad as they seem. Is being a Filipino VTuber compared to being a foreign VTuber Harder compared to being a foreign VTuber? I don't know. I don't actually know because I've always been Filipino. Not really. I'm American actually. So I'm actually American. I'm actually overstaying on my visa. So, hi government. I'll pay my overstaying fees, dude. Don't worry, I always pay my overstaying fee. Yeah, freedom land, bro. Don't say like that. They can't catch me. I dare you. I dare you. I thought you were Philham. Yeah, I'm Philham. It's not an international internet. America Oil Valley. Don't snitch, guys. How did your journey as a VTuber begin? Ooh, we're getting into really how is it in the Philippines with the Chinese? Are there a lot of them? Philippines and China have a rocky relationship now, but like people don't really understand. Before the PRC, Philippines and China were actually really close. You're Phil-Am but American. I'm Phil-Am. I can technically be a dual citizen, but I need papers for it, so don't worry. I'm getting it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it eventually. So, how did your journey as a VTuber begin? It was during the pandemic. I was being shown a lot of clips of VTubers, and I thought, wow, that's lame. Yup. When I first learned about VTubers, I thought they were big lame. Well, actually, I think it's 2018 or something when VTubers were getting popular in Japan, and I was like, this is kind of lame. And then someone showed me in 2019, the VTuber. Let me show you Chuni Uno game VTuber. I think it was this one. 난다토 브라스보. 나츠르 신지로. It was funny. And I watched it and I was like, okay, maybe this is kind of maybe this is kind of fine, you know, maybe this is fine. And then I watched more and more from like, I watched 5-second clips, the 30-second clips, 3-minute clips, and then I was watching 5-minute clips, then I was watching 10-minute clips, then I was watching them live, and I was listening to the music. Then Hollow EN came out, and I was like watching Mori Calliope live, and I was like, oh my god, this is the first time listening to rap. And I thought this is amazing. Hold on, this might be kind of fire. And that's how they pull you in the rabbit hole. So let me tell you some of my favorites. My favorites were Mori Calliope and Anje Katrina and Watame. My mom's favorites were Kiryu Coco and Anje Katrina. Yes! My mom watched VTubers with me. I watched VTubers with my mom. We watched Coco Kiryu live together. My mom particularly liked Coco's voice because my mom was like, she definitely sounds like an anime character. You know, like she fits this a lot. And then my mom was like, yeah, she's bad at singing, but you know, it fits. And she kind of sucks at singing, but like, you know, it kind of fits because we were watching her karaoke. Next meme. And my mom also like Anja Katrina. Did she follow? Okay, so nah, she fell off the VTuber. Oh, wait, no. She follows like TikTok VTubers right now, I think. Like she like Anja Katrina, and she thought that she doesn't like watching sub stuff usually, but like I showed her a bit, and then she thought her laugh was cute. And what was it? The there was one specific clip that made her a fan, like Anja Katrina boyfriend clip. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. It's crazy. It was one of these. But that era of VTubing kept me sane. Let me just get some water because this is kind of a long talk. So hold on. All right. Hello. I'm not familiar with that. So, I graduated a year before the pandemic. I graduated college a year before the pandemic, and I searched for a job for a year, a job that paid more than minimum wage. It did not go well. I was offered something along the lines of 12,000 pesos. 12,000 pesos a month. I was a graduate at Ateneo. My parents spent a lot of money for me to get a good education, and I thought I was a pretty decent graphic designer. I was a graphic designer with a minor in Japanese studies. That's pretty good, ain't it? And I was offered 12,000 pesos to manage a Shopee store. That was the best job I could get. And I was urged by my mom to you're a fresh graduate, but I hate this job market. Did you do well? I didn't take the job because the guy told me, you're overqualified for this. Are you sure you want to do this? And I said, yeah, sure. I'll take any job. And then he was like, I don't think I can accept you as a worker. And so we didn't go. And then guys, do not accept this kind of living condition. We were, if you are a fresh grad, yes, I know it's kind of I know it's kind of obnoxious of me to say, yeah, I deserve more, but no, we all deserve more, don't we? We all deserve more out of this shitty ass country. Now, I love the Philippines, but you really have to find your way to get out of the system. I went to a BPO job, okay? And they offered me more than what my course offered. And you know what the problem was? We were interviewed. We were interviewed together with everyone. Maybe 20 applicants, and the people that were with me, they were not, I'm not judging. They were just not able to speak English all that well. Okay? I was assured a job. Yes, I was assured a job. Most likely, I was most likely assured a job. And at the end of it, like I was told once again, are you sure you want to apply for this job? A call center job? I'm like, dude, I have nothing else. Were they supposed to speak English? They were supposed to speak English. It's an English BPO job. Basically, a Philippine version of salaryman in OL. I'm not saying it's a low skill job, no. But how do you say? One, I felt kind of bad because if you're interviewed together with other people in the same room and you're supposed to show off how much better of an applicant you are than them, then that's kind of shitty. I don't like that at all. Two, I was just kind of upset that I was going to be paid better at a BPO job and than my actual work, you know, my actual degree. And three, what did I study for? I could have just gone there and skipped college the entire time. So that made me kind of upset. It's like you need to best them to get the job. Like, I guess it's a multiple rail junction that leads to the same destination. The thing is, and this is a little privilege. I know, I'm speaking from a privileged position, but we were kind of shown. We were kind of told we would kind of change the world in college, you know? I was my friends were, you know, freaking the current president's granddaughter, the president a couple decades ago's granddaughter. My classmate was like etc etc etc, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna fix everything, we're gonna send the Philippines to the next era. We're going to fix corruption, we're going to help the farmers, we're gonna we're gonna establish companies, we're gonna go NGO. You know what, they literally have in Ateneo once, every single semester they give you one subject, that that means that is supposed to make you feel like you're changing the world, right? My favorite was when I worked as a teacher in a certain Manila high school, and I was able to teach kids, and I was able to help them learn art, and I felt like, yeah, there's a difference I can do, right? There's a difference I can do. There is something, there's hope for this country. For 10,000 pesos a month. It was depressing, guys. It was depressing. When you leave college, you lose the structure. You don't get told. Oh, you're doing a good job. No, you don't get that anymore. You lose out the grades. You don't know when you're doing well anymore. You don't know when you're doing all right. When you don't know when you're on the right path. You don't get scored anymore. You don't get feedback anymore. Everybody's just trying to wade their way through the waters, trying to bob their head up and down, barely able to take a breath before sinking permanently into the water. That's what I realized life was like after college. And then the pandemic happened. I was able to get one last interview in, and it was a design agency. They told me, you're like a diamond in the rough, Hori. We can pay you 22,000. That's not much, but I can live with that. 22,000, and you can work as part of a graphic design agency. We'll teach you the skills that you want, that you need, and you just gotta keep doing what you're doing. They were very impressed with some of the concepts that I made, not the execution, just the concepts. They were impressed with the concepts that I designed, and they told me they'll call me back after the pandemic ends. We'll call you in a couple weeks. We'll call you in a month. Then nothing. The pandemic just kept going. Every year. Looking now, are you able to get back to the surface or still swim? I think I'm doing all right for myself, yeah. But back then, every year, you would get more and more graduates. Every single year, you get more and more graduates. Every year, a new wave of graduates that companies will prefer over you will come out, and the skills that you learned will become useless. Adobe XD, what's that? We use Figma now. Adobe Animate? No, there's no such thing. Nobody uses that now. Nobody uses Flash anymore. And now we got coding, we got AI, we've got new tools that we can't use. Like Illustrator, Photoshop. Nobody cares about that. They're using Canva. What are my skills for? What did I learn for? What did I go to college for? Where is all that hope? Where is all that spark? Where did it go? It was all taken because the very crucial year after you graduate was kind of taken, you know? It's the entry-level jobs that are gone, and the experience and skills that you have are no longer relevant. And I was about ready to end it during the pandemic. I tried to sleep it off. I was like, next. I had to go from Manila to the province, right? I had to go from Manila to the province, and I lived with my mom and grandma in a single room. We lived in a single room. Here in the Philippines, no one was allowed out. You needed a pass. Eventually, you needed a pass for your household. You get one person from your household, and they can leave the house and go to the store or get medicine. So when me, my mom, and my grandma had to buy medicine, like, someone had to go out of the house and buy like tens of thousands of pesos worth of medicine just to make sure we have enough stock until the next time. And there was no end in sight. I don't think it was I don't think, looking back now, it seems like a period, but like I tried to sleep it off. I was like, this is gonna be done in a week, this is gonna be done in a month, this is gonna be done in a few months. Where is the vaccine? And none came. It didn't come. So I watched a bunch of Vtubers to keep myself sane. It seemed like that was it was life from then on. It really seemed like that was gonna be life from then on. I'm not a very outgoing person, but like, the pandemic kind of pushed everyone to their limits, and I was at mine. It looked hopeless, and you know how I survived? My dad got no hours. He was told to stay home. They were keeping him because he was important to the team, but he wouldn't get paid. Oh, wow, amazing American labor laws. Fantastic, huh? My mom didn't have a job. My grandma had a piggery, but it didn't sell very much. nobody was really making money, right? And I was making some art. I was making some art, and I was contributing $50 a month. $50 a month. I was able to do some art on Patreon. I was like just drawing anime stuff. That wasn't very good, but like people were kind enough to donate or something. And then come 2020, right? Come the end of 2020, I think I reached a point where I thought I kind of am tired. I'm tired of living like this. I don't think there is, and like you don't really see it. You don't really see that there's an end to it. Right now we can see, oh yeah, the pandemic was a period, but back then you thought this is just how life is now. And I thought, like, I cannot live anymore. I cannot accept this. I don't have any friends here in the province. I can't even go out to make friends. I can't even leave my house, and it kind of destroyed everything, doesn't it? And so I said, one of these days, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I cried every night. I was like, I cannot live like this. And then the Nijisanji applications open. Say what you will, but I tried to apply for it. I thought, these people, right? These VTubers are making their dreams come true while I just kind of rot here in my bed, right? I just rot here in my bed and do nothing, and they're keeping me alive. I want to be like that too. I want to be like that too. And I said, if I don't get into Niji-sanji's, if I don't even make it past the first step of audition, I will end my life. I will end my life. And then I tried voice acting. I tried singing. I tried just speaking into a mic, streaming, and I didn't get in. And the thing is, I'm still here. That's because I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed it so much that I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I found something that I like. I found something that I can do. And then I kept going. My dad, right? My dad, he pulled money together with my friend, and they got me my first desktop. They were like, we want to see you give this a try. We want to see you succeed, a best shot in this thing that you want to do, right? VTubing. They didn't understand it, but like my friend and my dad got me a computer. And the rest was history, wasn't it? That's how I'm here. I was the breadwinner of the family. I got my first akasupa. I got my first happy birthday. I got my first Valentine's that mattered. I got Christmas. I got like all. I was fulfilling like all the check marks of all the happy things that I've wanted to do, and I was earning money for my family. I was able to treat my family to food, you know. And that's how it began, wasn't it? That's how it began. 2. Who or what inspired you to choose VTubing as your form of performative art? Well, when I was a kid, I was asked. I was given a card. It wasn't that big, but I was like scouted by a talent scout. I was like, oh hey, do you wanna be an actress? Do you wanna appear in commercials? And I was like, no. I think my mom also didn't like it or something. I don't actually remember, but like I remember like there were auditions to join commercials, and I was scouted by this talent scout, and either me or my mom didn't want it. But that kind of took hold in my mind. My first actual stage experience would come when I was in elementary school in the U.S. I would perform as part of an orchestra in a small little theater, and we would play like an entire concert. We would play an entire concert. I remember I had a solo in Livin' La Vida Loca. I had a xylophone solo, and it was one of the first times where me, my mom, and my dad were able to eat dinner together, and they brought me to this Thai place nearby in San Francisco, and we ate some tom yum goong. And from then on, I have always associated Thai places, or tom yum goong specifically. See ya. I hope you catch your dog. I've always associated Thai places with success in my life, or like a good performance. It's a blurry memory right now, but I sort of remember the exhilarating feeling of being on stage. And then I worked stagehand, I worked the lights, I worked props, I worked costumes. And then in high school in the Philippines, I sang musical, I played a guitar solo, I hosted an event. I did a bunch of stuff together. I just like being on stage. I like talking to a lot of people. I like sharing enthusiasm. I like being on stage, and maybe that's a little self-important, but I think it's just nice to be there. Thank you, Horicons. And I have always enjoyed performance. And then I got older. The pandemic happened. I got older. I wanted to join Manila 48, you know. I wanted to join Manila 48. Like, do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember MNL 48? I wanted to join that. I want to be an idol. I always thought, oh man, I could never be an idol. I'm too old. I'm too ugly. I'm too Not cute. You audition? No, I didn't. Good old MNL. Well, they're coming back, you know. I thought maybe I'll give this one more shot, you know? When the auditions open, I was like, maybe I'll give this one more shot before I give up on my dreams, huh? One more shot. I will be a VTuber, and then if it doesn't work out, I'll just grow up and become an adult or die, whichever one comes first, you know? Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if there's a browser source. On subtitles, copy, paste. Let me see if I can turn on. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, as I was saying, right? Oh, hello, test 1 2 3. There it is. I chose VTubing as my performative art because it was my final chance. It was the only way that I could be an idol due to my old age, my how do you say, not lack of skills. I'm not good at dancing, I'm not good at singing, I'm not good at performance. I can only play the xylophone. That's all I can do. But still, I wanted to be an idol. I'm old. I was sorta. So this is my last and final chance to achieve my dreams. So I always say I don't think I can ask for more, you know? I always say I don't think I can ask for more. How has your style, content, or persona evolved since your debut? Well, at the start, I used to be just the same, actually. The style, content, persona, wholesome, idol talks, Datsudan. It was like that, guys. It was like that. It was like that. It was like that at the start. And then I made a chart. I said, we have to go from this to that in order to achieve success. Being an indie VTuber is not very easy. Being independent means a lot of roadblocks. Debut singular. Yeah. During the debut. I went through a lot of changes. But at the end of the day, we always came back to the very start. What were the biggest challenges you faced in your early career? Oh, Shopo, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. I'm doing alright. You're not as bad singing as you think you are. I'm not as bad anymore. What were your biggest challenges you faced in your early career? It was my own lack of interpersonal skills. I didn't know how to interact with people as a NEET. I didn't know how to interact with people as a hikikomori. I didn't have any skills with regards to performance. I didn't have any business stratagem, like a business understanding, Wingardium. I wasn't pre-equipped. To be a VTuber. I didn't know anything. I was an idiot. I thought just because I understood like marketing class, I knew what to do. I didn't. College doesn't prepare you properly. College isn't real. It was my own. It was me in my ivory tower. It was me in my ivory tower, not knowing how to actually function in the real world. That was my biggest problem, huh? Do you see yourself as a... Oh. Do you see yourself as an artist or an artisan? I don't think... I guess I think I get it. Like, are you like a Reiwa or like a Showa, something like that? That's how I understand it. Hello, Noctis. Huh? Are you that VTuber from the Ryan Gosling meme? If the mark is there, if the marks on the eyes is there, that's me. If not, no, that's not. So, I guess I'm more of an artist, huh? I don't consider myself as either. I don't consider myself either. I guess like if it's defined like that, then yes, I'm an artist. Yeah. If I had to pick, it would be artist. I'm a performance artist after all. I have some technical knowledge. I have some tradition knowledge. I have skill that I learned from years and years of experience. I have traditions that I adhere to, but I'm also very not locked in with it. Like I'm not dogmatic about it, I guess. I'm not dogmatic. There you go. Maybe if you asked me like, if you asked me like 3 years ago, I would say like I'm an artisan. No, I'm an artist now. Inspiration and influences. Which artists or cultural influences shaped your VTuber persona? Do you know anything about Gaki no Tsukaya Arahende? Or it's Japanese stand-up comedy. I take a lot of I think a lot of the references, a lot of the comedic timing, and a lot of my personality shaped by the content that I consume. And when I was young, I consumed this a lot. Hello, hello. Other creators that influence me, Toki no Sora. There is Watame, but mainly it comes from Japanese orai comedy and something like Showtime. Yeah. Showtime, Eat Bulaga, Tropang Trumpo. I bet you don't know that. I bet you don't know Tropang Trumpo. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm old. Yes, I do. You know it? Okay. You do? Well, that's good. Makes me feel not old. It's my back moment. It's a Filipino comedy series. They are my inspirations. Funnily enough, right? It's funnily enough. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of idols would say, "Oh man, I'm a fan of yes." I love idols. I love VTubers. No. I don't really take inspiration from VTubers. You know. I actually don't take inspiration from VTubers for the most part. My influences come from outside VTubing, which is weird. But if you think about it, it's not that weird. Because how did Hololive First Gen get their inspirations from? Right? Where else would you get your inspirations from, but not outside of VTubing? Kizuna Ai? Where did she get her inspirations from? See, you don't need to like get inspired by like other people in the medium to participate in the medium. I feel it's a key part of it all. To keep part of my philosophy anyway. I've always tried to inject Filipino culture in my content. Like Filipino, Japanese, basically anything Asian. I'm a very proud Asian. My family came from Fujian. Asian proud, hashtag proud Pinoy. Put the clock on. Yeah, let's go. Where is it? Let me see if I can have it. Uy, Philippines. Hold on. Save image as. I don't know if I have the clock, but I have this. I have this instead. I love my Pinay wife. But I'm Asian. If only I have a Pinay life. Yeah, Pinay hits different from Filipina. It definitely feels a little predatory. it feels predatory when like people say Pinay. There's no escaping it. There's no escaping the undertones. It feels dirty. Yeah. It was like, may isa na naman sa ating nakaahon sa hirap. Hi, Hawaii, can you be one? What do you mean? A Pinay? Being dirty has a king appeal. I know, it does have the king appeal. Pinay means Filipino woman, but it's what like passport bros use to describe Filipino girls. It's like when they're looking for a wife in the Philippines or like a girlfriend in the Philippines. That's what they call them, like Pinay or Filipina. It's the word has been ruined. Yeah. Passport bros doing some Asian wife shopping. It's okay, but it's kind of icky. Thank you for 5 months, Breaking Meta. You're welcome. I love my Pinay wife too. I hope you get a Pinay wife. Alright, next question. How do anime game... Oh, whoa, that's a lot. It is a lot. How do gaming, anime, and pop culture influence your performances and design? I really like Filipino pop culture. Why? Because I consider my self an extension. I guess I consider myself a cultural export, aren't I? I'm a cultural export, aren't I? I grew up with a lot of these things, so it's a bit of a shame if I don't share my interests or like the things that like shaped me. Huh. Hey hon, thanks for being a fan for 5 months. Yeah, it has passed one. It has passed really fast, huh? Join the tourism board. I wish I could, right? I wish I could. Are anime there are some anime, right? There's some anime and manga that you will have to watch and consume in order to fully understand myself. So some of those are like Kuzu no Honkai, I Want to Be Hurt by Love, Umineko, Boy's Abyss, gaming, Valhalla, stuff like that. Pop culture, you ought to watch Showtime and Video Carrera, Papakatsu. Yes, Papakatsu. Boys Abyss mentioned. Yes, Papakatsu. You gotta be into Papakatsu. Yeah, Okairi Papa, Papakatsu. $20 is $20, right? Which functions of art do you think VTubing fulfills most? It can be different per person, but for me, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. The connection with fans. Yeah. Spiritual, social, personal, then cultural in that order. Spiritual, social, personal, then cultural. Hello. Utilitarian merch? I don't even think that's that important. I thought you were gonna say the Papakatsu. It's a spiritual, social, Papakatsu, and then no. Can you explain the process of creating your VTuber model? Let me show you. Let me bring it up, yo. Nagtawag mo ko bawat gabi, di na makagising, di na 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 di na makagising, pasinde na ng ilaw. Inumulto na ako ng damdamin ko. Ng damdamin ko, di na ba ako nilisanin? Di na ba ako na. Sorry, I'm opening up Unity. It's taking a while. Unity. Oh, there it is. So, this is, oh, whoa. Grabe boss, nagsisix na, yeah. So how does this work? Well, There's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options here. And let me just close this inspector. Close tab. There's a lot of options here. And what you do basically, all right, what you do is you take this. And he probably needs the bond for you. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I'll just put this here, like that, like that. You're trying to put on clothes, right? You're trying to put on clothes. She's gonna flash us high cover. Oh, hold on. You know how to code? I don't know how to code, but like, it's not like this is not weird. You just kind of play with dolls, you know? You just kind of play with dolls, right? You just put on the clothes. You put on the clothes. You take the clothes. You take the clothes and put it on. You take the clothes and you put it on. That was pretty good, yeah. Da, da, da. Men don't play with dolls. No, go ahead and play with dolls. This is basically how it is. Then you adjust specific values. Then you adjust specific values like hold on, let me check the body. Body, secondary, and then you make the breast flat, you know, boom, then she's flat, right? There you go, there you go. You make yourself flat. Oh, boom. Breast small. Ooh. When can we see that? The real full Hori experience. What do you mean? Show us. So we're not showing you. We're not showing you. I play with Barbie. All right, nice. Thank you, Aki. Let me try this. Let me try this. Okay. Add component, Warudo exporter, translate blend shapes, edit, HashFG translations, and like export Warudo mod, right? We gotta export this mod, and we'll see if we can make it work. We'll see if we can make it work. Let's try to see if we can make it work, huh? Then I go to Warudo. I go to Warudo. And then I get the character, open characters folder. Hori school.warudo. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Bye. It works, doesn't it? It works just fine. So that is how you make a VTuber model, isn't it? Wait, my hold on. Let me see this. The neck part isn't working too well. The shawl. Oh, Hori from Silent Hill. The black hair suits you more, is it? I could probably do black hair. Is there a way to fix that? Green hair question mark. Main camera. Oh, it's not working very well. The physics aren't working very well. It's broken. It's broken, so we'll try to fix it sometime. I actually prefer the black hair. I like your hat. Thank you. Dino ba kole lisanin. Dino ba na 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 na. Ba kole lisanin. Ba na 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 na. But this is kind of broken. The color contrasts better with what? But this. Hold on. Let me go back to normal Hori. Or we can go to VR chat. That works too. Put on this outfit. Will VR chat fix this problem that you're having? It could. Because all of this was built for VR chat to begin with. So it might be able to just fix it, right? It might be able to just fix it. Password, sign in. Password. Copy. Verify. Okay. You refund Silent Hill? I did. Alright, let's close this. Let's close this. And then we're going to VR chat. It's been a while since I've used VR chat for streaming. So we're gonna see if the difference is just as stark as I expect it to be. Don't worry, I'll be back. Like riding a bike, chat. Hold on. I'll be there. Don't worry. We're going to VR chat. The Horori disappear trick. Chotto matte ne. 今 VR チャットにスイッチします。Alright, hold on. Tidung. Tracking, okay. VR chat face tracking. You know what? VRChat might have better tracking. VRChat might have actually better tracking still. Yeah, huge difference between Warudo and VRChat. The purple eyes are gone. I don't know what's up with that. How come my eyes are in purple in VRChat? Has goods and bads. But in VRChat, I can actually use the Sukeban clothes. Hold on, it's downloading. There you go. How come the purple eyes don't really translate? For some reason, the purple eyes don't translate to VR has better clothing physics. It does. Ah. Wait. Hold on. The neck thingy is the same. It's broken in the same way. Yo, JK Horori outfit. Yeah, JK Horori outfit. Why the gray eyes fit with this outfit? Does it? Shadow Realm for a moment, yeah. So I like the T-pose. Yeah, I can T-pose for you. It does fit with this outfit. Monotone. So let's try working this out, right? Let's try working this out. I'm gonna go back to Warudo. Just because that works a lot more. It works a lot easier on my PC. Hanako Horori. And then I'll show you how to make an avatar. Let me just put this to the side. Yeah, VRChat eats 20 gigabytes of RAM. It's insane. Your avatar has too many triangles, fizzbone components. What's going on? See? It works really fast. It works really well. Let's try to color it. You go to the side, inspector, our academy, military uniform. The shader, mean color, alpha. You color it, right? Hold on. We can color it blue, right? We can color it blue. Oh wait, we can't color it. Blink together now. How do we color our academy uniform? Deep black. Adjust. Make it color blue. Oh. What's the color? What's the color of the Silent Hill F girl? Silent Hill F uniform. It's a deep dark blue. It's a very dark blue, right? Look at that, right? So I gotta copy this. Oh, it just affects a decal. That's strange. Let me see if there's another way to color it. D block, deli block, gray blue, navy blue. That's easy enough. It's easy. All right. There you go. Horori black. Gray. And then I just changed the color of the beret to be more like this. Silent Hill MC drip. Yeah, Silent Hill MC drip. Gotta get the color right. There we go. Add red eyes. Why? She doesn't have red eye. Oh, the inside. Almost forgot this. There we go. Should I keep the hat? I shouldn't keep the hat, right? The hat, I can just turn that off. I just turn the hat off. Keep it. Or ET pose. The hat looks cool. Okay. Let me see. Normalize avatar. Run test build, keep working objects unseen. Export settings. Alright, I'm exporting it. Exporting it right now. Internal error. That always happens, but that should be fine. I'll name it Hori School F. You know, just as a random letter. You know, avatar creation is a digital dress up game. Yeah, it's a digital dress up game. Henshin. There we go. The physics for this thing, right? I mean, kind of strange. Zipper open. What do you mean zipper open? What happens if I like put the camera on? This is weird. The physics don't work all too well. The physics don't work all too well. The physics don't work too well. I'm not doing it on purpose. What about graduation? I would prefer it to work. You know, I would prefer it to work. Anyway, we're using this for the rest of the stream. So, did you design and rig the model yourself? No, sort of. I dressed up the model myself. You know, I dressed up the model myself, and it's not a VTuber model. It's a VR chat model that I use for VTubing. How do you ensure that your model reflects your personality and artistic vision? I dress it up. What challenges did you face? Technical? I can't get too technical, but like melding different parts, making sure the files work on the different applications. Financial? Yeah, it was a little cheap actually. You know, let me tell you, a lot of VTubers, right? A lot of VTubers would spend including me. A lot of VTubers will spend hundreds, thousands of dollars trying to make a VTuber model that is like live 2D and customized from an artist, and it cost me $4,000 actually to get two of them, right? Two VTuber models. It cost me $10,000, $4,000. Sorry. That's a lot of dope. Such a big investment. I know, it's a massive investment. And two of them, yeah, I use two different ones at different stages of my career. But now I'm just using a $50 VR chat model. 4,000. I'm sorry. It's 4,000. I'm using a VR chat model that comes with compatibility with a bunch of clothes. So what you do, right? What you do is you go onto Booth Explorer, right? You go to Booth Explorer. And then you go to all avatars. And you go to Lapwing. And boom, you see all the compatible clothes with Lapwing over here. You can get whatever clothes you want with your Lapwing. You can just shop for clothes. So like this is like 600 JPY, that's 300 pesos for thigh-high socks. You get a nice dress for 200 pesos. See, it's actually very cheap to be a VTuber. My dress up Lapwing. Yeah, my dress up Lapwing. It's actually very cheap to be a VTuber. Is this an ad? There is no ad because these are different, like independent artists. But what if your character is a viewer? I think it's a different thing. I'll use it for the wrong reasons. Scared. Shopee ng mga VTubers. Yeah, Shopee ng mga VTubers. hindi po pinag-uusapan ng income. Just Booth Explorer my location, sir. Just Booth Explorer my location, sir. Hold on. Where is it? Word. How do you prepare for performances? voice acting, streaming setup, live interaction. Pakita ko sa yung mga websites, okay? Ano yan? Gagamit ka ng OBS. Use this software to stream. Then you get Warudo to set up the avatar. Then you get one comment to manage your comments. And basically, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. You can make a video about. I can make a video about this. Let me show you. Let me show you what's funny about this. Fastest tutorial I've ever seen. I'll close Unity right now. Close Unity. Where is it? Alright, boys, let's take a look at my favorite app ever. Wancome! The best app ever! So, ano yan? Makikita mo yung commenters mo dito. So, okay. Tama to, right? This is how many comments they've said this stream. This is their last comment. This is when they comment before that. This is the platform they're using. And then you can click their name, right? You can click their name. You can click their username. And you can see their previous comment. You can see their comment log. You can set them a nickname. Kimboy. And then now you're Kimboy. It's definitely... So if you want to see a little bit about the spreadsheet, right? If you want the spreadsheet. If you want to see a little bit about the spreadsheet, let me just open up Paint. And I got this. So we have Cobalt Don Cutie. My note for Cobalt is high. Comment count, gift count, comment count total, first comment time, last comment time. So Kimboy, sinaing mo. So this is how it works, guys. This is how it works. This is my spreadsheet, guys. I can put some notes in here, and it's a very good app. You're scary. I'm not scary. Man, Spanish. You're making it to the big screen. And yan ang one come. That's one come. Good Lord, Cobalt. Okay, wag niyo awayin si Cobalot. Is it working? Yeah. So I have an archive naka Excel sheet bakit? Para ano? So that I know what you guys are up to. Para sabihin ko. Oy, Cobalt, it's been 17 seconds since you last commented. Batang bagal. You've only sent 26 messages this stream. Bakit ganyan, Cobalt? Oh, balot. Ganun. That's how it works. Literally 1984. Bro, up those numbers. So I can check my commenters, right? Dude, I haven't seen Mars since 24 minutes ago. Mars, you're still there? It's been 24 minutes since I've seen you. It's been 24 minutes. It's been 24 minutes, Mars. Boss, may attendance check kada stream. Oo, may attendance check kada stream. We used to back then. I'm safe, right? Yeah, you're safe. You're safe, Keaton. You've sent a message every couple seconds. Don't worry. Are you gonna bring it back? Yeah, we can bring it back. Although there's a lot of us, it would take a while. Anyway, let's get back to the list, huh? Bossing, let me grind Yakuza 0 in peace. Hello, Pelod. No. Let's get back to the list. So that's how I prepare for the performance. What hardware, software? I already answered that. Does your... Oh, hold on. Does your model design also serve a kind of expression of identity or mask to explore different perspectives? Yeah, that's that way. Kita mo, boss, kung gaano katagal kami nasa stream? Yes. I think it allows me to express just a certain side of myself. It allows me to explore a different side of myself that would otherwise be left in the box of locked away in a treasure box. Da Vincian principles, curiosita, arte, ciencia. I don't know much about Da Vincian principles. But see, curiosity, right? Let's do a research on that. Let's do a curiosita. The drive to learn? Dude, you're gonna run out of content if you're not constantly curious. You're just gonna run out of content if you're not constantly uploading things about your day, your life, your simple ass meal. If you're not satisfied, if you're satisfied with the way you are, you're gonna run out of things. But like, if you're me, like, it doesn't have to be something big. You don't have to always be curious. Oh man, what is the result of the elections or something like that? No, it doesn't. How can we change the world? No. My curiosity comes from, damn, are they gonna put the fucking Angus burger on 7-Eleven on sale tonight? Because at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. there is always a sale at 7-Eleven, but it's always a gotcha which items are gonna be on sale. So man, I can't wait till it's 7 p.m., which is 30 minutes from now, which I'll probably go down to get some food from 7-Eleven, and there's the Angus burger. you gotta be able to be curious about that stuff. You gotta be able to be interested in well, everything basically, because you're 24/7. Being a VTuber means you're online all the time. Being a VTuber means you're constantly uploading pictures, you're constantly uploading messages. You have to constantly have something to say. That is your job. Balancing art and science. Well, the science part is the technical hardware, software kind of things. The art is the performance itself. So yeah, let's drink water, boss. 7-Eleven here sucks though. What do you mean? I love 7-Eleven here. Oh wait, you're not in the Philippines anymore. They got Angus burgers in 7-Eleven here. Nice. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated. Can you describe one of your most memorable or important performances? Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me just get some water, and then we'll get back into this. Yeah, you sacrifice a lot for VTubing. Commitment is part of VTubing, but also your attitude towards the world. That's how you know That's how you know if you're doing good or you're doing bad. Hold on. Let me. If you're asking, right? Could you describe one of your most memorable or important performances? I have the video compilation just for you. It's this one. It's this one. I can answer it very easily because this is this answers like literally the entire question, yo. I can't believe it took me so long to make this, but it was all worth it in the end. This was when I played Until Then. I cried. This is when I collabed with my friend Gigi, one of my best friends. This is when I made skits. It was funny little skits. I made a comic dub with Shio. And it was drawn by one of my favorite artists and / friends, Spooky Yugi. And this was my cover, my one and only cover. Well, 2 covers. And this was my absolute favorite moment in VTubing. When I was playing TF2, and suddenly somebody comes to join when I was sad. My best clip. Yeah. If I had a brother, he would be a father. those are my most memorable experiences that have stuck with me through and through. How long has it been? It's a collection of clips and memories from a long time ago. So let's continue on. If I had to explain, oh, okay, thank you for the super chat. Mwah. Oh, yen desu ne. yen, 日本から来ましたか？ありがとう。ありがとう。スパーター、ありがとう。告白されたか？かわいいな。ありがとう。Normal Horori moment. Yeah, it's a confession. 日本人だよ。おー！日本人増えたね。Like we're 集まれ。we're collecting 日本人。集まれ。日本人集まれ。One of us. 10人だよね。あ、日本日記ですね。One of my most important performances was probably that stream on TF2. Let me show you. I think Shio has it still on Rice Bowl channel, Terumi, TF2. だからあなたを恋している。何これ Translate 応援したい。あね嬉しいや。日本人のファンがもっと知りたいからスーパーチャンにありがとう。ちなみにもっと知りたいからもっと会いましょうな。会いましょうね。また会いましょう。もっと会いましょう。Hello. Let me find it. It's in There we go.
I remember when I used to take a long time to download stuff from a server like this.
I don't remember that anymore.
It used to take a long time.
I don't remember that anymore.
There's nobody here.
Nah, no need for this.
CP Orange.
Eat my dust.
Remember this? You couldn't go up here. I remember this.
Purple eyes, ain't it, huh?
I remember this. I remember that tower.
Huh?
I remember that tower. You know what I did? You know what I would do? I'd put an entrance here. Right? I would go over here, and then you know this map. I would
put a sentry over there. I would go up here, put a sentry down here. I'd put a sentry down here. Yeah, rotate it.
It would be right here.
It would be right there.
And then I would make
The dispenser would be in the corner.
Where's the pickups? Where's the item pickups? I should have made a dispenser first, huh?
I should have made a dispenser first,
I
huh?
would do this. I would put a dispenser up
In the
here.
corner. Yeah!
Oh, that's
2-4.
cute. I remember that they used to not be able to upgrade the dispensers, but now you can.
You can upgrade the dispensers.
I would make the exit over here.
Ah, so you can defend the dispenser once you come out of the
I would
exit.
make the sentry here,
Ah.
and so we would capture this point. We would capture.
Hello,
this
Christian.
point, and all of my teammates would come from here, and then they could be healed from here. They could get the all.
We
the
play
stuff
TF2 again? Yeah,
from here.
maybe. They're releasing
And then-
TF2 Classic.
This sentry it
Would
kill
protect everyone from
trying
the
to get
bottom.
this middle point,
Uh?
and no one could come here
Mm.
unless there were a lot of spies.
Unless there were a lot of spies.
I would just be over here. I would be over here, and then I would bonk bonk bonk, and then go back, and then bonk bonk
Bong, bong, bong.
and then go back,
and then bong, 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 bong.
and get people trying to climb up, because there's a place over here. See, you can climb the building from here. So there was an alternative way to get up there.
Alternative.
So they would come over here, because like the scout, they would just like jump over here. They could skip the entire portion, right? There would be a fight.
Why did the scout die?
A fight down there, and then if I were a spy, I would see them coming through here, and then I can see it happening too. I would hide under here, and then I would change my disguise, and then I would come out and they wouldn't notice a thing, because this was a really secluded spot. You could only really see it here.
Oh.
Where'd everybody go?
Oh. Yeah.
Hey. So I came. That's my friend. We have bad pink. Yeah. They look so strange now. I didn't know you could do stuff like that. What a weird gun. Like to dance. How to taunt. Ah. That's so cute.
Friends gotta dance together.
You won.
I hope they
I
make a
know
new one.
this guy. I know this guy. His name is Notte. One of my friends.
Notte.
He plays TF2 still. He still plays TF2. Oh, look at the hut. Just people here.
That was the best ever experience I have ever had as a VTuber. That was the best experience I have ever had as a VTuber. What story or message do you want to convey through your streams? Guys, I would like to always stand as I would always like to stand as a sign, as a example. I would like to be an example, a demonstration that things can get better. Whatever issues you're having right now, whatever difficulties you're facing, whatever horrible feeling you may have had, whatever shit hand life has thrown at you, things can always get better. If I made it, you can make it too. I don't think I've made it yet, but like I've improved a lot. And things will improve for you too. Things will improve for you too. SwitchCon, thank you for 5 months. Thank you for being a member. How did your fans and critics respond? Well, my fans, right? It took a long time before I was able to achieve like this kind of success. I think my fans were like very resilient. They were like hoping one day you will get recognized, Hori. I know it, like that. And sometimes I didn't believe in myself, and they believed in me for me. And they were just waiting for that time. They were just waiting for that time. And I was able to, yeah, she can testify. Yeah. Thanks, Prime Soul. 5 months. I was able to persevere because my fans were there to believe in me during the times that I couldn't believe in myself. So yeah, their interpretations did match my intention. Yeah. What role did your model play in enhancing that performance? Oh, really, the big part of it is just being able to translate what I'm doing right now to the same visuals as VR or as VR. Being able, the fact that you can see my expressions right now. See, you can see my mouth. La 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 la. Just the fact that you can see me moving around, it helps me connect with you all better. If you could do this work with your current skills or an updated model, what would you change? I would kind of change the shawl. I wish I knew, but like no. I wouldn't change. Can the model do those things? I guess. What themes were you trying to express? Emoi. Emoi. I've explained that a little bit. It's about entertainment, communication, and healing. Social commentary? Not really. It's mainly about healing. Nice hat. Thank you, Brian. It's more about healing. I like to provide a space where people that were given a bad hand can hold hands and, push each other up towards the next step in their lives. Before it was mostly just entertainment, but as I grew older, I was told by my mom. Okay, she said, Hori, now that you've gotten a little better with regards to your mental health, you have to help other people too. You have to give back to your fans. And I was like, okay, Mom. I'll have a nice dinner, Shia. How did your audience and critics respond to this work? Did their reaction surprise you? No, I was mainly surprised that like I was able to touch a lot of people. Closer to motivated function of art or non-motivated? It was motivated by need, I guess. a self-actualization need, a need for self-actualization. That's where it started, but nowadays it is a desire. See, your life can be shit, right? Your life can be shit, right? Your life can be shit, and you're falling from the high parts. You're falling from the high parts. But I want you to feel like you're always assured. Right? I want you to feel like you don't need us. You don't need me. But we'll always be here for you whenever you do. That's my ikigai. That's what motivates me to continue, you know? So like, it's a safety net. So like, we bring you back. We're here. And then we throw you back up. And like, poof. And if you ever like have a bit of trouble again, right? You ever have a bit of trouble? Poof. Poof. Like that. That's us. That's us, guys. That's us. It's how we work. What's the case if you never had assurance? Asking from a bad spot. It's very small, but like I can at the very least assure you, I will be here tomorrow too. I will be here tomorrow as well. You can look forward to another day. You can look forward to tomorrow's stream. You can look forward to me showing you more 7-Eleven food tomorrow. There's a very small, very tiny. It's not much. It's what I can give. But I can give it. Yeah. I am able to give it. I will be with you tomorrow as well. Past projects or collaborations? There are some that I really like. Right now, I'm really proud of Minecraft. Have you seen our Minecraft server? It's insane. Look at this Minecraft server. This is so cool. Have you ever seen a Minecraft server with live chat, with like live map, with a 3D map? Hey, Minecraft people, say something so I can show the live chat. Look at that. Look at our train station. It's so cool. Say hi, Horicopter. There you go. Horicopters. This is what I'm really proud of, because like it's awesome. We're collaborating on it together. Whoa! It's a great woman. I didn't know it was there. That's so cool. Can any Horicon join the server? Yeah, any Horicon can join the server. I didn't even know the green woman is there. She needs horns though. It's so cool. Let's see. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! This train station is ready. This train station is kind of ready. Dang. And this was the one I was working on, and it's gotta be not finished because I was just I made this block right here. Hey Moon. So, what current projects are you working on? Model upgrades. I do want to get a bespoke model. You know, I want to get like a customized 3D model, like properly. But right now it's fine. New outfits. I will make more outfits, especially for Christmas and all. For October as well, spooky outfit. Live show. I want to guest at a convention, but like right now, we're doing a lot of conventions right now. We're participating, selling stuff at conventions. Oh man, yeah. If it's something that I haven't made, right? If it's something that I haven't made, oh my god. When it comes to things that I haven't made, I'm so proud of the Horozine. Look at this. Look at this. If you haven't seen this before, oh my god. It's insane. The Horozine. Look at this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Who is Horori? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. New fan share. Horori's impact. Oh my god. Harima's era. Intimacy. Idols. Vtubing. Terumi. Fan fictional letters. Fan art. Greetings. And cider. Look at all this. You guys really cooked, and I am proud of you guys. Are there any upcoming concerts? Collaborations for debuts at your fan show? On Christmas, we're holding the what do you call it? Game Awards. The Horicon Game Awards, where we talk about the games that we played on the channel, and well, we're gonna give them awards. We're gonna give them awards. The Horicon Game Awards. Minecraft, we're having a competition later tonight. We will be looking at the 7-Elevens that everyone made 8 p.m. So I'll probably have to wrap this up sooner or later. The Padaru event. We'll have to remake that stream because I kind of broke it. Cosmatsuri, at the end of the year, Horicons will be meeting up again because we're having a convention booth, like a big old booth, like with our name on the chain, with our name on the board, you know, with our name on the board. Yeah, Warhammer Game of the Year. Yeah. Do you see VTubing as a whole? Do you plan to evolve or redesign? Yeah, I do. Eventually. Slowly. I can't wait to meet you guys again at the convention. I can't wait to see everyone again at the convention. We're boothing. Do you see VTubing as a whole evolving? Yeah. Where do you see yourself at the growth? Use Horozine as reference material. Yeah, sure. Use it. Where do I see myself in the growth? This is kind of strange, but like let me show you how I feel about VTubing growth. There would be a lot of like VTubers, right? There'd be a lot of VTubers. Kind of looking towards the horizon, right? And a lot of VTubers will push the medium forward, right? A lot of VTubers will push the medium forward. A lot of VTubers will push the medium forward, but I will be here to, I guess, not maintain, but like serve as an example of classical VTubing, like old VTubing content. I'll keep doing it. Might be outdated, might be a little boring for some, right? Can I still join the MC server? Yeah. Maybe a little outdated, but like, hey, I like it. I'm having fun. I want you to feel like I want you guys to feel the same feelings as when you first. I want to remind you guys of the good old days of VTubing, of when it was still fresh in you, when it was very sincere and delicate. Old doesn't mean man, it's classic. Okay lang, boss. Okay lang. Yeah. It's old VTubing. How are you experimenting with new model upgrades? Oh! Thank you very much, Alcavidian, for attending 2 months. Almost 2 years. But I know you've been there since the start. Don't worry. You're a classic. Thank you. Have you been currently experimenting with new model upgrades? No. Costumes? Yes. Lore arcs? Yes. Collaborations? I've been collaborating with fans, which is a lot. Do you see VTubing moving towards avant-garde art or becoming more mainstream? It's more mainstream nowadays. Do you plan to redesign or evolve your performances in response to cultural trends? No! I will redesign myself. I will evolve my performance based on the things that I like. I love retro games. I love talking. I love bad karaoke. I love showering. Showering in voice call. I love the old stuff. What impact do you hope your art and performances leave on your audience? I want you to get back up on your feet. I want you to have a happy, successful life. I want you to get married and invite me as a guest. Invite me as a guest in your wedding. If I'm able to, if you're able to invite me to your wedding, makikikain lang sa wedding. Yeah, ako yun. Ako yun. Bigay ko pa sa address ko para lang makakain ako eh. I want you guys to live happy, successful lives. And I want to see you guys grow. And I think that's the end all and be all of love. As the end all and be all of love, it's the want to see someone grow. What advice would you give to aspiring VTubers? Don't spend too much. It doesn't matter. Don't spend too much. Don't spend too much. VTubing is hard. Don't make it your job. Don't get a manager, by the way. Don't get a manager. If you're indie, don't get a manager. You don't need it. You're going to learn a lot of skills. You're going to like stumble upon a lot of... You're going to stumble on a lot of aspects. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. 100%. You will fuck up. I guess you just need to keep yourself open to change. You need to keep yourself open to shedding dogma. You need to keep yourself open to becoming a wholly different person at the end of it. I don't even know who that person in 2020 was. If you had to summarize your VTuber identity and artistic mission in one sentence, what would it be? I am a shining example of how things can get better. I am an example that things tend to get better. I am an example that tomorrow will come. If someone wants to be a streamer, what advice would you give? Don't prepare too much. Just keep talking. Always have something to say. Enjoy the game. I don't know. I'm not. Every kind of streamer has their charm. Small streamers, big streamers, people who can barely speak the language that they want to speak, like Japanese people speaking English people speaking Japanese, cringy anime dub voice lines, ASMR, lewd ASMR. All of them have their own interesting parts about them. So I don't know, just have fun, I guess. Have fun and people will come. Art is said to be an expression of feelings communicated to an audience. What emotions or truths do you hope fans take away from your performances? The truth, huh? The truth. Well, the truth is... as long as I'm able, I will try my best to see you, to get to know you, right? There will be someone, and I can't always be that someone. I can't always be that someone that's dangerous thinking. I cannot always be that person, but as much as I can, I will try to see you, and I will try to remember you. You're not invisible. Even if you're a lurker, even if you comment just once, I will see you. I got the software. I showed you. I have the spreadsheet, okay? I have the spreadsheet. I see you. You can't count on me on the very, 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 very bad days, you know? I can't be your only safety net. But I will provide you with a community. I can provide you with people that will care about you. We as Horicons, right? we as Horicons are a small, comfortable, kind place on the internet that you can join anytime you want. Just join the Minecraft server and get people helping you. It worked. You're welcome. How do you think VTubers contribute to the cultural signature of our generation? VTubers are the emotional stopgap. Our generation has a lot of people that fell through the cracks due to the unloving system, due to an unkind society, and VTubers are here to pick up the slack. VTubers are here to, I guess, lessen the burden by just a little bit. You okay? As always, I can't be the only source of comfort, but I can help you a little bit. It's what I realized during the pandemic. VTubers are a mark. VTubers picked up the slack where society slipped. I want to show people parasocial relationships can be beautiful and positive and healing. My mission is to be a good example of how parasocial relationships can help others. It helped me. I'd like to be the one to help you now. Hey, if you can't agree, it's up to you. It's my mission. We finished it? Oh, we finished it. That's it. That's it! Bachi, 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 bachi! Let's go! It's time for dinner! It's 7! It's time for the Angus burger! It's time to eat the Angus burger! We finished it! Good interview, good interview. Thank you! Thank you, Mr. Dawe! Thank you, Mr. Dawe! Thank you, Mr. Dawe. Now you're gonna shoot him? Why would I shoot him? Because of the movie? Thank you, Mr. Dawe. Thank you very much. If you would like to get to know me more, please check out the memberships. If you would like to check out the memberships, it's basically a sign, right? It's basically a sign. Yes, I want to get to know you more, Hori. Then you can join the Discord, where I am always active. I'm always active in the Discord. So https://discord.gg/gossing. Bye bye. Tsurori. Bye bye.
reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then I'm arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, come in the crowd. Watch out the moon, that this too loud. This what's this sound, and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease your pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Oh yeah, down, down, baby, baby, down, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, down, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, baby, baby.
Time to go get down and get down. Doing it all night. Don't stand in my playing school, sir. Piece me. Oh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Oh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Oh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Oh yeah, da 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 da. Baby, baby, da 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 da.